Good day everyone, welcome to class. So today we are going to be doing something simple. We are going to be navigating PixelLab for the first time. When you open your PixelLab app, this is how it is going to look. Now, I'm going to be explaining the interface of this app little by little, but then that will be gradually as we consistently pull through our class. So right now we are just going to handle a very little project to help you understand everything we have been talking about graphic design. So first of all, I'm going to click on this button over here, this one. Can you see it? I'll click on it and then I'll come over to color. And then I'll choose color white. I'll just be sliding through the colors here until I see white. So this is color white. This is the canvas I want to use now. So having changed my background color now to white, I'm going to click on this plus icon up here. I'll click on it and then I'll click on text. This is going to come out. I'm going to click on this pencil icon at this top side. Edit. I'm going to click on it. Another pencil icon will come out. I'll click on it. So now I can easily edit the text to input the text now, the write-up that I want. And then as you can see, it is in lowercase. Now for me to change the letters to uppercase, I'll click this text up here and then it will appear like this. So what I'll do is first I'll come back to here, this A icon here. So once I've brought in my text like this, I'll click on this A icon over here and then I'm going to scroll. You are going to see AB, this AB. Under it, it is written font. Click on the font and then you are going to select this font, Gotham Black. I'll click on it. Okay, so this is the way it is looking now. I love this. Then I will enlarge it a little bit like this. Bring it downwards like this and then I will now scroll up backwards. You will see relative position. Click on relative position and then you click on this middle one here. Then you click on OK. Then I will now move over to color here. I'll click on color and then I'm going to choose this purple color. Purple. This is done for the first text. Then I'm going to click this one up here. Click on it and lock it. So once I lock it, the text will no longer be able to move again. So once I'm done with that, I'll come over to this middle node here and then I'll click on shape. Once I click on shapes, I'll come here, I'll choose this color, this pink color here. Then I will enlarge it this way. Then I will now place it like this. Then I'll click on OK. Once I've done that, you are going to see copy. Click on that copy like this. Get this one. Then I will now place this one up here this way. Then I'll click here and then I'll lock up both of them so that they will not be able to move again. Then I'm going to bring in another text. So I'm going to be typing in my text now. And then I'll change it to uppercase. Okay, so now this is the way it is looking. I'll come back here again and then I'm going to go straight over to font, and then in font I'm going to select Gotham Bold. Once I have selected it like this, reduce the size a little bit and then I'll go over to color back again. And then I'm going to choose the first purple color I used. Okay, then once I'm done with that, I'm going to come over here again to relative position and choose this middle one. Once I have placed it like this, I'll click here and lock up the text. Then I'll come back here again to shapes. Come back to shapes, click on it. So now I'm going to select the purple color. I'll scroll again, look at the purple color over here. I'm going to select it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure it from this end to this end. Once I have done that, I will just reduce the size this way, and then I'm going to bring it downwards a little. I'll click on OK. Then I'm going to go and to relative position and place it at the center like this. Once I have done this, I'll lock it up. Then I'll come over to copy. I'll click on here again, click on this, and then I'll click on copy. Look at the shape up here. Then I'm going to use this relative position to bring it down at the middle like this. Then I'll now gently drag it with my hand now manually. So I'll manually drag it downwards like this, and then I'll leave it. So once I have done this, we are good to go. The next thing I'm going to do is I'll click here, save it as projects. So I'm just going to write a name for it. Then I'll now click here again and I'll click save as image. Now when I want to save it as image, I'll click on this JPG, change it to PNG, click on this custom, change it to ultra, then you now click save to gallery. So that is it for today. You can replicate exactly what I did, but instead of create digital tribe, use your name instead. And please don't forget to comment on this video, like and share it, and also subscribe to this channel. Thank you.